Hello, what's your name?
My name is Ian, aka KMT.
Okay, how old are you?
You're not gonna find out my age, and you know my age. You don't need to know my age. You can guess, okay? I'm old enough to be your father, young enough to be your friend.
Tell me about your background.
How long do you have?
Quickly.
Quickly?
Yeah.
Not enough time. So my background, I'm call myself KMT, the freedom teacher. Freedom for me is about having choices. A teacher is a person that guides people, looks at their gifts and skills and their ability and brings that out of people. So my background is education and music. Okay, I use education and music, or music, for the purpose of educating for social cohesion, which is to bring people together, and also to raise awareness about social issues. So it could be about racism, it could be about poverty, it could be about injustice, it could be about this project, May project. That's what I use music for.
Okay. What's the May Project Gardens?
The May Project Gardens, in a simple sense, is a community food growing space. What we're trying to do is encourage people to get reconnected to nature. Okay, we're trying to encourage people to get reconnected with nature, and also to provide an alternative lifestyle. At the moment, we live in an environment which is very consumer-led, quite wasteful, quite destructive to the environment and nature, and therefore we think we as human beings have a responsibility to change that, and that's what this May project is really all about.
What are the aims of May Project Gardens?
The aims are really to educate and inspire people to become more less wasteful, to become more aware of the impact that they have on the environment, to take more responsibility for their environment, and to look after it and nurture it as well, to become healthier with the food they eat, so many, to recycle water, just really educating people about how to make the environment much more beautiful and nice, in a sense, or live in harmony with the environment. I think is the key thing.
Why did you choose this name for the project?
May was named after my mum. My mum was very ill. She suffered from lots of different illnesses, including mental illness, diabetic, alcoholism, anemia. So there was a lot of, she didn't have a very nice life. So we wanted to create something that celebrates her life and not death. We didn't want to be sad. We do, like, death to us is a stage. You die, you change, you become something else. Like in chemistry or maths or physics, they have water, then it becomes air, it becomes ice. So there's a change in state. We didn't believe in death, so we weren't sad. We just wanted to create an environment or create a project that would grow, and so celebrate her life as well. And that's where the name comes from, my mum, who passed away in 2005.
Yeah. How many people work here?
As you saw on Tuesday, quite a few. Tuesday's the main day. We have a core of about 8 people. We now have 2 more people coming on board as well, so we'll have a core of 10. Actually, we've got 3 supporting myself in project managing it, so it's getting quite a big team, but a core of about 8. And their roles vary from education coordinator to gardener to fundraiser to administration as well. So that's how that works as well.
Do you sell the product of the gardens?
We do, but we don't sell it commercially. We sell it as a donation basis. The reason for that is that we don't want to get into becoming a supplier and the expectations of the demand of providing food, fruit and vegetables for these businesses. So, for example, why I'm saying that is because it's very seasonable. It's seasonal. So the food that you're seeing in the garden is natural, it's organic, and there's no guarantees that we're always going to have what the businesses want. So for example, this year with this fruit tree, have a look, apple tree, like this here. Last year we got about 3 or 4 barrels worth of apples. This year we got 1/8 of that. So it's very difficult for us to say, okay, we can sell you this and guarantee. In business, they want to know this. They want to know, and we can't guarantee that. So we prefer to do it on a donation basis. If people are interested, they come and make a donation and pay for what is available, as opposed to selling it commercially.
And so, how do you pay the project?
How do you pay it? Me! Me!
With your job?
Yeah, basically what I fund, basically for my work, it pays for the project. And what we're doing now is we've been doing it quite a long time on that basis, and Randy's been contributing. So now we're changing it. So what's going to happen now is that the project will pay itself through funding, through some products and services. So we're now going to be looking at getting more Italian students to come and do some training days and get dirty in the garden. Business consultancy, so I'm going to actually consult businesses about how to be more environmentally friendly in terms of their corporate responsibility, and also corporate away days. So there's going to be a range of products and services that are going to come in place next year or from now on that will fund the project and make this self-sufficient financially as well, and pay Randy as well.
Okay, can you show us the garden?
I think I could, but I think that's really Randy's forte. I think I could show you around, but I think I'll leave that to Randy. Randy is really the head gardener, and he's one of the key people in the project. He's probably one of the most important, if not the most important person. So I think that should be his responsibility to show you around and give you a good tour and give you a bit more information. If that's okay?
Okay. Okay, Ian, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
And good luck for your project and for your life.
Thank you very much. Ciao.
I make him say, I make him say, make him say, I make him say, make him say, I make him say, bring it to the ground and show me what you got. Make him say, I make him say.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Randy.
How old are you?
27.
Where are you from?
St. Vincent in Peru.
Why did you decide to make part of the project?
When did I decide? When I came over for university in 2007, I saw this bit of land. It was complete rubbish. It was all grass up to that high. There's nothing to it being done. And my background is I came from a place where I always work the land. I'm always interested in nature, so I decided to start planting vegetables and fruits. And yeah, and then a year after that, people got interested in what I was doing, so we decided to make it a community project to teach people about growing vegetables and how to live on the land.
Tell us about your typical day.
Oof, my typical day. Well, I get up at sunrise. I walk around the garden, have a look at the plants, make sure nothing's eating them, make sure they've got enough water. I check on the compost. And then I get on my bike and cycle around town looking for anything I can salvage, go into the other projects that I volunteer at, and then come back here with all the produce I've got, make some lunch, eat, go on the computer for a bit, do a little bit of writing, and then get back into the garden and do some more work in the garden, and then that's my day, relax, have a cup of tea and chill.
Why the project is so important for London?
Well, in London at the moment, a lot of emphasis is put on self-sustainability and green issues and all this other stuff. But there's nothing really focused on what you can do without loads of money or loads of capital. And this project I find is quite important for London because it brings people together and shows them that you don't need a lot of money or a lot of resources to be sustainable and live off the land and be natural. That's why I think this is very important, because it brings people together in a way that bigger projects cannot. That's why I think it's important.
Would you like to give an advice to the society of our days?
Advice? Well, I'll try and say to society to realize our potential. Don't be fooled to think that you're not resourceful. We're very resourceful as human beings. We have to try and stop being dependent on society, on consumerism, and try and be more independent and take responsibility for all our actions and realize that everything we do is connected. So we're not separated from nature. So we have to remember that any action we do has an effect. So cause and effect. So just try and be aware that we're all connected somehow and be nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just be nice, because it's nice to be nice.
Okay, Randy, thank you. Good luck for your project and for your life.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
まあまあ90度